Guys, today we are going through the 5 current rarest cars in Forza Horizon 5. So let's get right into it. And up first, we actually have the car I'm currently in. It's the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, and there have been 0 on the auction house consistently for this car since the day it released. And the day it released was technically before it actually released, as modders got their hands on this car early and started putting them on the auction house for sale, which meant people were able to get this car before its series week actually came up. That mixed in with it being one of the best race cars in the game has made this incredibly hard to get. It consistently sells for more than 10 million credits, so if you ever see one pop up, grab it immediately, because it's not a bad investment. You'll always be able to sell it. And keeping with the theme, we have one that's not very far at all. In fact, they're right beside each other on the auction house. It's the Aventador J. The Lamborghini Aventador J is probably one of my least favorite looking cars on this list today. Actually, that's not true. Number 1's my least favorite, but it's just so rare, it can't not be on this list. But this ugly car that I'm getting into is the Aventador J. And the only reason I can think that somebody might want this car is for completing a car collection. Because other than that, it is just about the ugliest thing you have ever seen. For whatever reason, I don't like it. And maybe that's a hot take. Maybe this is considered a very nice Lamborghini, but A, I don't like convertibles, and B, I don't like that there's a hump for each seat. I get it. Maybe it's safer. I don't know. Nothing about this car is redeeming. It's not entirely quick whatsoever. It doesn't handle very well, as you can see. So let me know down below, are there actually reasons why this car is rare, or is it just because it doesn't release very often? But let's move on to the next car. And our next car is the Ford Wagon here, which is, these top 3 cars are just impossible to get. I wouldn't recommend you go waste your time. These haven't released in, like, all 3 of these cars that are coming up haven't released in so long, you would have to sit in the auction house for hours or be the luckiest human on the planet in order to get one of these. And if one pops up for you while you're auction sniping like I'm doing here, and you buy it, go buy a lottery ticket, because they're pretty much equal chance of both happening, winning the lottery or this showing up. Now, of course, I'm not entirely serious. Goosiest ended up getting this car in about an hour about 2 months ago. When I went for it about 4 months ago, this car took me longer. I think it was like 3.5 hours for me. So you can expect anywhere in there, and it has only gotten rarer since both those times have passed. That being said, the car is an insane drift beast. For whatever reason, I think that's one of the reasons it is rare. People actually genuinely enjoy drifting in this car. So this might be a must-have for you crazy drift fans out there, and it's an absolute must-have for all you collectors. Luckily, you don't need a lot in your inventory if one shows up, a lot of money I mean, because these are always relatively cheap. And that's one of the main reasons they don't sell very often, because Forza price locks them incredibly low for reasons that nobody really knows the answer to. But anyways, let's hop into number 2 on our list. And number 2 on our list is my least favorite car on this list, because this took me 5 hours to get. I'm not exaggerating. I sat in the auction house on 3 separate occasions for a total of 5 hours until I finally got my hands on this car. It's the Gymkhana 9 Hoonigan Focus. And just so there's no confusion, let me show you guys what I mean. This is the Gymkhana 9. See how it says Gymkhana 9? That's the Hoonigan Focus. So before you comment, oh my god, I have 100 of these cars. You probably don't. You probably have the Gymkhana 10, because yeah, they look identical. 110% identical. There are no dissimilarities between these cars from what I can tell. However, you probably don't have more than one. So if you are currently commenting I have like 5 down below, get your eyes checked before you finish that comment. Make sure it says 10 or 9 and not 10, because no, you probably don't have that many. This car is only released 1 time for a super weird event a long time ago that I didn't do, and I'd be willing to bet my butt you didn't do it 5 times, because that's not even how it works. You have to auction snipe for this car. Now, all this being said, this car has become less rare since I made my video on getting it, because that video was quite popular, and many more people realized they actually had this sitting in their garage, and have started to put them into circulation, which is great for the community. So although this car is number 2 on the list for me, you actually have a chance at getting it. It probably won't take you 5 hours. So let me know down below if you managed to get your hands on it. This is one Goosiest has not gotten yet. And finally, on our list today, we have a car I can't even show you because it's so incredibly rare. Let me get to it. And there's a chance some of you guys knew this was coming. It's a Toyota Sports 800 1965. I have spent, at this point in time, 3 to 4 hours looking for this car. I haven't even seen one pop up. And if one did, I'm pretty sure I would get it. I don't think a lot of people are actively searching for this car. However, its last release was February of 2023, not February of this year, so nearly 2 years ago now. And it was just, again, some random event you had to complete, and you got this ugly Toyota as your reward. I'm sure I just put an image on the screen. And I didn't do that event, obviously. I don't do any events in Forza. I play the game for the auction house and to play with Goosiest. The auction house is where I feel safe. However, I have never seen one of these come up on the auction house, and yes, it is possible, 110% possible. I made sure I have a modded account that has this car on it, and it was gonna allow me to post it. And that's the only time I've ever seen one. I don't know anybody that owns this car. Goosiest actually gave up auction sniping for this car. And yeah, I actually mean it when I say if you get this car in your first search, go buy a lottery ticket. I'm not lying to you. Absolutely go buy a lottery ticket. That would be the craziest thing that could happen in this game, period. Also, if it happens, send me a clip on my Discord because I won't believe you. But anyways, boys, that is our entire list today. And if you had all 5 of these cars by some miracle, congratulations. You are Forza's greatest collector. If you want a part 2, let's get this video to 500 likes. Make sure you're subscribed down below. Sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you, you might not even know it. As always, we'll see you boys in the next one. Until then, I will be searching for this car. Peace!